Hello, welcome to my channel, Tina Emmett from EmmettArts. I'm going to do a reading about what Spirit wants you to know. Been shuffling these cards, and I'm really new to YouTube. Anyway, so what Spirit wants you to know. All right, I'm going to check this out here. Oh. The Son of Cups. I'm just going to lay a few cards out and see what the story says. The Strength. The Two of Pentacles, or the Two of Discs. And the Four of Wands. This is a nice little story. I kind of like this. So what Spirit wants you to know, it starts off that the Son of Cups is a very loving, gift-giving, healing energy in the Mother piece. Of course, very musical. You can see that it's his head. He's doing a lotus position right on top of the water, so he's definitely in a meditative state with music. But he brings the gifts of music, love, enlightenment. You can see the halo, kind of a halo. His head glows. It could be somebody young. It could be male. It doesn't necessarily have to be, but a young person who offers healing gifts. So a good listener, a good musician, a storyteller, maybe somebody that gives you some healing. And so to be on the lookout for that. There might be some children in your life that bring that to you. Doesn't necessarily have to be children. It could even be you. And maybe Spirit is telling you to, play that guitar, play that instrument that or sing, or do something creative to keep you, I guess, like whole, like feeling complete. But also to keep you at ease. The Strength, I love the Strength card in the Mother piece. The Strength card always tells me is that you need to just be friendly with your environment. Look at all the animals. She's just open and friendly. She's not even wearing any clothes, and she's not afraid of anything. Not afraid of the wolf, and not afraid of anything. And she's very strong. You got a scorpion, you got a spider, you got all these animals, the hare, fertility. But it's being able to go the distance and trusting that you're healthy enough and strong enough to withstand whatever it is that you're going through. But it also reminds you to be really friendly with your environment. Be a friend. So, there's an adage, if you want friends, you have to be a friend. If you want love, you have to give love. My Uncle Frank taught me that whole adage when I was, I think it was 2 or 3 years old, and I was at Balboa Park in San Diego. And I think it was 3. And it's one of my first memories. And he said, he bought me a red ball, and he took me to the park, and he said, there was a little girl playing by herself, and he says, go over there and tell that little girl that to come play ball with you, or ask her if she wants to play ball. And I said, well, I don't know who she is. She's a stranger. And he said, do you want a friend? And I said, yes. And he goes, well, you have to be a friend if you want a friend. That's number 1 rule. And he said, always be kind. Be kind to people, because you don't know what they're going through. And that's what the Strength has always meant to me. And it's also the number 11, which is a divine number. You might want to look that up. Anyway, this one is about, this is telling you about balance. Obviously, she's doing okay because she's got twins. She's a mother. She's got a lot going on for her. And then you have the Ouroboros, which is the snake eating its own tail, going through the tube. But she's grounded on her feet. She's not overwhelmed by everything she has to balance. And this is the Two of Pentacles. And sometimes the Two of Pentacles is like somebody with almost like a temperance, where people are mixing something. You got two discs you're trying to juggle. And she's got twins, and she's got two discs or pentacles. And she's doing fine. She's got it all under control. Just keep yourself grounded, and always make sure that you keep yourself grounded. That's good advice for anybody. The Four of Wands, which is also an 11-11 thing. So in other decks, they have 4 wands, and they have like a little canopy and these castle in the background, and it's a rite of passage. But the Four of Wands is about celebrating your graduation of some sort, going through something and then overcoming whatever obstacle. It could be you're graduating from high school or from college, or something in your life, passing some kind of test. And it's about celebrating the things that you've accomplished, celebrating accomplishments. And we need that. Everybody needs to be validated, and this is definitely a card of validation. Plus, the wands are passionate, so it's gleeful. It's a good feel, passion, acknowledgement in your life. Anyway, this is could be a marriage too. I mean, some people get married and have a celebration. It's another form of graduating, like from school. Anyway, we're going to pull the Divine Energy Oracle, and I'm not going to look up at the thing because they're not in alphabetical order. I can't do that here, so I'm just going to, they're pretty self-explanatory. So they have one little saying on there, on the card or whatever, and it's just a clear message. So we'll have a clear message of what Spirit wants you to know. All right. There we go. All right. Correct your mistakes. Well, I don't think it really fits within this reading, but if there are any mistakes, if you did things like you didn't embrace somebody offering you some kind of peaceful advice, if you decided you're not going to be friends with people and you're going to run that kind of negative energy, then you'll need to correct that. If you're out of balance, you're going to need to correct yourself for being imbalanced. If you didn't graduate from anything, you need to correct your mistakes so that you can graduate from something. So that's how I'm going to read it. I didn't intend for it to be like that. Then I'm going to do this one. I like this one, the Road to Nowhere Oracle deck. This is called, it's a really cool oracle deck. Sorry, hopefully you can read that. Awesome. And I love this one. This one's like my favorite. Let's see what Spirit wants you to know here. So you correct your mistakes. So if you're out of integrity, you might want to correct it. If you've given somebody a ton of chances and they just keep treating you like doo-doo, then you probably should, like walk away. correct it by saying, yeah, set up some boundaries. That's what you can do. But this one right here, is this reading right here kind of tells me that it's be friendly with your environment. You know, enjoy that music. Enjoy the time you have with your twins, or whatever it is, the things that keep you busy. And celebrate the moments in life and your milestones. Because we all need to be validated. All right, Spirit, what do you want us to know? Lift it up. It's a really cool card. So, now that we have this, I'm going to read about it. Number 46. This one has numbers, so mine's in alphabetical order, but this one has numbers in their little booklet here. And I absolutely love this one. Lift it up. What you've been working on is worth all of the attention and accolades. Take confidence in your work. Show it off. Put your work out there for others to see. You never know when something you create will truly touch someone. Don't wait for a person of influence to acknowledge you. Move forward as if you've already received this validation. And what did I just talk about just right before reading this? Validation. That's exactly what you need to do. So you need to validate yourself, not just somebody else. You need to validate yourself. And you know what? The world wants to validate you too. The world wants to see what you're doing, because it's really fun getting excited about a project or whatever it is that you want to create. So lift it up and lift yourself up in the process. I hope you enjoyed that reading. Thank you so much for being here. My name is Tina Emmett with EmmettArts, and you got to know I love you. Bye.